or girl, you losing weight, or girl, this such a. Don't accept that shit in your subconscious, because the minute that you do, things will start to materialize into your outer world. That right there, that's a touchy situation, and we're gonna talk about that on a later day basis. We're gonna stay on this relationship topic and what's important for couples to move to the next level, because I think that me and my husband is an example. Like, we're not perfect, don't get me wrong, we have our disagreements, and yeah, we might have a disagreement about the most pettiest thing, but I can count on one hand, within the 4 years of being together and almost 3 years of being married, October 21st, the arguments or the disagreements that we have had. Reason being is because it's about communication. You don't attack a situation when you're upset, because someone's going to wind up saying something or doing something that they really don't mean, especially when you love this person. But when you react out of anger, some shit gonna get stirred up and some shit gonna come out.
My thing is, as an adult, everybody gonna have a disagreement. You have to know how to control yourself, control your feelings and emotions. That's it, that's all. Control your emotions, because when, you in some type of communication with your mate and it's a disagreement, you can disagree to agree. It's not a big deal, because everybody is different. Yeah, you want your mate to, be with you and, have your back 100%, but it's not going to be that all the time, because they might agree with certain things disagree with certain things. So if they disagree with what they disagree with, then that's cool, because at the end of the day, that means you both are independent, and that's what you want anyway. You want independence.
You want to have a mind of your own.
Just agree with this person because
you scared that they're gonna be upset. Yeah.
What's right is right in your eyes, and what's wrong is wrong in your eyes. Sometimes certain things you may see, it might be right, and it might be wrong to your mate. So my thing is,
you agree to disagree.
Exactly. You can give your explanation on how you feel about why you feel that it's negative or why you feel that it's positive, and your mate can give a opinion. And then once you evaluate each other's opinion, you can just say, I agree to disagree, because at the end of the day, you have a good point, I got a good point.
Exactly.
And it doesn't take for you to argue about that. It can be just a discussion, just like how I'm explaining it to you right now. Everything is a discussion. Sit back, chill out, and discuss things.
Approach a situation angry or upset.
Don't go in angry. It's not.
If you and your man have a disagreement about something, and that you're upset or they're upset, don't even talk about the situation. Just let them know, hey, we'll revisit this situation later when we both at a more calmer level. I can guarantee you, the situation, the problem, the conflict, whatever it was, it's gonna go in a whole different manner when you approach it on a positive level.
That's definitely a big thing in different relationships. A lot of times we say things and blow things out of proportion because we're mad. That's why you don't talk, and you can't have a discussion about something when you're mad.
And another thing, don't have a discussion. Go ahead. I'm not.
No, go ahead. I was just saying, take a deep breath, take a little time, kind of think about it, and then give it a little time and kind of talk about it, on the back end. You can't talk about something when you in some type of total, you super mad about something, but you want to talk. You can't talk about it at the time.
And I'll say this.
Different feelings gonna allow you to say things that you might not really want to say.
Exactly. And I'll say this: when you have a disagreement with your mate, ladies, and I'm gonna speak to the fellas as well. When you have a disagreement with your significant other, what you need to do is talk to them. Don't go talk to your friends. Don't go talk to your family members. Don't go talk to your co-workers. Don't talk to your pastor. Don't talk to absolutely no one about your mate as far as what you feeling. You need to tell them, because they're the only ones that can basically feel you out or change what it is that you disagree about. No one else can give you the response or the answer that they would. So, you on the phone, my thing is, I've did this many times where I confided in different friends, and I don't regret that or anything, because a girlfriend is always good for a listening ear. But see, whatever type of advice that she offer, it's okay to listen to it, but don't you dare accept it. You go with your own mind, your own advice, your own subconscious, and your own thinking ability. And the reason being is because, hey, you don't want no one else's decision to affect what it is that you have going on, because see, don't no one understand but you, what's going on in you. See, only thing that can mess up what you got going on is you or that other person that's involved. But when you allow yourself to discuss these situations with outsiders of your relationship, that what causes people to have an opinion on things.
This is a very, very, very valid point. My thing is, when you have something that you need to talk to your mate about, you really need to talk to your mate about. You don't need to talk to no outsider about the situation. And if you do, I would say, if you think that you need to talk to an outside person after you done talk to your mate, I would say talk to your mate about it first and see how they feel about you talking to somebody else about it. Because my thing is, it's all about communication. Everybody, it's just a respect factor too. Because my thing is, okay, look, I could talk to you as my mate about the situation, but I still may feel some type of way.
Yeah.
If I feel as though I want to talk to somebody else, I will ask my man, look, how do you feel about me, talking to my father or, my best friend about this situation, and see how they feel.
But this why I step in and say that, hey, this one a normal reality kick in. Sometimes you just want to talk to somebody, you just want to curse and just go the fuck off. Like, she pissed me the fuck off, or he pissed me the fuck off, and this motherfucker blah 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 blah. Which you really don't be meaning that, but at the end of the day, you just be want to vent to someone that possibly don't even know your mate, or whatever the case may be, don't even know you. But when you do that, you allowing outsiders to form an opinion about your relationship, about you. Yes, give them opinions to perform cool, about you.
My
because
thing is, like I said, the whole thing is asking your mate, is it okay?
But that's not something that typically happens, though.
I know that. That's why we talking about it.
Exactly.
My thing is, you have to talk about it. Listen, people do things instead of communicating it with their mate before they do it. Listen, when you get in a relationship, you have to talk about everything.
Everything.
Whether it's good or bad, or you want to or not. That's if you trying to really be truthful and upfront and want this relationship to grow. Hey, look, I'm going through something. It's our situation that we going through right now. I need to talk to somebody. Can I talk to somebody? Can I talk to my such and such? She might say, oh, well, who you want to talk to about? All right, look, man, this guy I've been growing up with, you know him, da da da. I want to talk to him about it. Can I talk to him about it? She might say, no, I don't like him. He be talking too much. Well, I want to talk to my father about it. He don't even know the people we grew up with. All right, well, yeah, you can talk to him. That's what I'm saying. It's about communication. When you tell me, okay, look, all right, you can't talk to your friend about it, but you can talk to your father about it if that's what you want to vent to somebody.
Yeah, because most parents going to give their child their honest, raw opinion.
Your mate is your everything, but you do need extra people. You need a break. You want somebody else to talk to. So my thing is, it ain't about what you do, it's how you do it. Ask, hey, look, man, can I talk to my father about this? Because I just want to talk to another man about this situation.
Yeah, just get another man's opinion. Same way a woman might want to talk to her mom or her sister or her friend or something to get a woman's opinion. That's perfectly normal.
Exactly, but my thing is, I'm just stating this so that you can tell your mate first. Don't go talk to this person about it and have this business out there without saying to your mate, hey, look, can I go, talk to somebody about this? Because, it's been something that's been on my mind. I can't,
Yeah, but I will say this again. You know, even though it's okay to ask your mate or whatever, and that may be well all and fine, because at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, us as an individual feel like you really don't gotta confide in no, you don't gotta tell nobody what you about to do or who you about to talk to. And I'm just speaking on different viewers and listeners' opinion or whatever the case may be. Now, you want to talk to somebody else, but at the same time, ladies, gentlemen, I would still say when you talk to someone outside of your relationship, it still allows them to form an opinion on you or your mate. So just be ready for that. Whether you speaking to your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your whatever, it allows them to form their own personal opinion about your relationship.
Whatever it is that helps you move forward and get to the next level, I don't care about what nobody talking to me about my relationship, because I go through something. They going through something too. Everybody go through something. So my thing is,
to them though.
Yeah, but I'm venting to them to get me over what I'm going through.
I get it.
You know, my thing is, you know, if you choose to try to talk about me or, you know, take my situation for, you know, to be a joke or whatever the case may be, that's up to you. I'm venting to you trying to get my relationship on the next level. And, you know, I don't feel no way about that.
Which brings me to this subject. And this is probably like the longest segment we have, because, you know, things are really real, raw, uncut, and honest. You know, if this is someone that you want to be with, please do not go on social media throwing subliminals. That also allows people to form different opinions on your relationship or whatever. If it's something that you disagree about with this man, my personal opinion, like you heard me say, I'm going to say that through a lot of things, my personal opinion, and this is our personal opinion, this is more vibes. Hey, you shouldn't talk about your mate to, you know, on social media or whatever the case may be. Now, it's cool. Now, I would say, you know, let's talk about as far as the liking situation. You know, is it okay to like other people's, you know, pictures or whatever the case may be? Because that right there can be a touchy situation. You know, that can cause disagreements in your relationship or whatever. Because I see guys all the time liking other women pictures when they may be possibly married, engaged, in a relationship, or someone that I know that they're serious with. Now, me being a woman that I am, I'm at my business because it's not my business, but because we have a show that's talking about couples, I'm going to speak on it. So, with that being said, I feel like it's a sign of disrespect to be commenting or just consistently loving a woman's picture. It's okay to hit the like button or the love button every now and then, because social media is social media. That's what it's for. It's about your status, what's on your man. You either like something, love it, or you don't. Period. But I think where the confusion come in at is, if you know that you're with someone and they on social media and they have access to your social media, I feel that it's disrespectful to them for you to be commenting or all up under someone else's status. So I'm going to ask my significant other, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm not really a social media person, so I don't really care. So with that being said, you know, it's, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to please my mate, and if she don't want me liking nobody's picture, then I'm not going to like nobody's picture, because at the end of the day, I don't really care for social media anyway. So, I mean, that's just,
okay.
You know,
well, that answers
my thing
that.
is, I mean, okay, I can get off into other people and, you know, what they doing. You know, my thing is, honestly, social media is what it is. It's still flirting and, you know, doing things that, you know, people, do that can't see each other every day. You see each other, you see people, and it's still a little flirting going on. So I mean, to be honest, liking somebody's picture that you possibly dealt with, because I can't say that, some people like people pictures that they haven't dealt with, that probably wanted to deal with. So, I feel like, in that certain sense, it's all up into what the woman is. My thing is, if your woman don't like that, then don't do it. If she's okay with it, she's confident in herself in that situation, because confidence is all different types of levels of confidence. You know what I'm saying? You might have your woman confident in different things, but she might not be confident enough to you be liking other people's pictures. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all certain type of level of confidence and jealousy going on. So with that being said, communication. If your woman don't like that, and this is your woman, you claiming her, you want to be, this is your relationship, you have to respect that. And that's
and if your man don't like that, I would say it's the same thing.
And that's with a lot of different situations. If your mate don't like a certain thing that you do, and it's something that you can change, something similar to liking a person's picture on Facebook, something similar to that, knowing that you ain't really got to be doing that, then that's something that you can compromise and be like, okay, well, look.
Because
my thing is, listen, I'm gonna give you this too, though. You have certain, people, in different types of, work environments. You might have people who gotta like these people pictures because I want them to like mine, so that it can help me in my endeavors and things that I'm trying to do through social media or whatever the case may be. So it does vary from what's going on, like I said. So with that being said, like I said, it's about communication. You have to know what your mate is talking about, and if it's just some jealousy stuff,
since we're talking about social media, we could spend a little time, our last little time and segment on that, because it's so many different subjects to touch on when you thinking about social media. Like, now I'm gonna speak from a male's point of view. Do you think it's appropriate for a woman to be on social media, I would say in a bikini or her underclothes? Is she doing this to, promote her social media, or is she doing this for attention from other guys when she in a relationship? Like, what would be your opinion about that? Because
my thing is, we can go, different situations in this. In my case, I feel like if you not already know like social media sensation or on your way to it, then what is you on here getting half naked for? So with that being said,
some women could do it because they be trying to throw subliminal at certain guys, which they don't really want to step up and tell them how they feel.
I don't care about none of that. My thing, I'm talking about if you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a relationship, why are you showing yourself off to somebody else if you're not already getting paid for it?
So now, what if you trying to enhance like your social media? Because I'm gonna speak on me personal, my personal opinion on how I feel.
If it ain't making you no money, then I'm
you're not approved of it.
No, I don't. If it's not already making you I don't give a fuck about enhancing nothing. Enhancing means you already making money. If you ain't making money off of it already, and when we already been together, then why is you allowing if you in a relationship with a person, and this was not already something that you was already into, why are you trying to do this now? Why are you trying to get naked while I'm in a relationship with you? Why are you trying to get naked now?
Yeah, you got a point.
My thing, this is my opinion.
So my thing is, you have a point.
Opinion.
I know it's your opinion, and you have a point on that, and I'm going to reiterate on that. Women, just as well as men, are visual creatures. Women, that's just like how that most women, I'm not going to say all women, most women want to lose weight and be sexy and appealing. You know, that's why I think that it's important not to deviate from the social media conversation. But I think that's why some women, you know, no. But I'm talking about when you're in a relationship, sometimes they want that attention from their mate. So they may do that as far as social media because they letting their mate know that, hey, and I'm just speaking on a general opinion of women, they're letting their mate know that, hey, other men want what you already have, and sometimes men don't even notice or recognize what it is that they have.
You, how can I not notice you? I'm with you.
Because and I understand that.
Okay.
And that's why I stated earlier in the segment that it is important to tell your mate that you love them, that you're attracted to them, that you're interested in them, that you appreciate them. Because all these things goes out the window. All these things goes out the window in a relationship when it's not being told. You can make me feel in sort of a way. That's just like, we're gonna do a prime example. You go out. You buy Louis Vuitton, you buy Gucci, you buy nice things, but then you will never say, hey, baby, I love you, I appreciate you, because you personally, since we're speaking on our relationship, you personally like to show your love through what you know, you're more of an action person. You know, and don't get me wrong, I'm all about the action because action definitely speaks louder than words. But sometimes words just want to be heard. You just want to be told.
I believe that you're a little exaggerated about the
Oh, really?
At the end of the day, you know,
you hear this listeners, he say I'm exaggerating.
But I said enough for you to know. And with that being said, everybody is not perfect. You know, when you know a person love you, why they gotta tell you this every day?
No, it ain't about that.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because that's what you're saying. My thing is, you know this man trying to give you the world. Why he gotta tell you this and he trying to give you the world? Why he gotta tell you that he love you when he trying to give you the world? Obviously he love you. I mean, my thing is, listen, at the end of the day, everybody have things that they go through in life. You have to, okay, it's another subject that we can start on, you know, and we're going to touch on that again on another date, but this is something that we need to touch on. Communication falls with listening and understanding, because somebody can tell you something, but you ain't understanding what they saying. Because if you go through something just like, okay, oh, I've been hurt before, I don't want you to hurt me again.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm just talking in general. Anybody in a relationship, when somebody in a relationship and they tell you they've been hurt, then if you really love that person and you trying to build with that person, then you gonna try not to do whatever it is that
learn your mate so you know not to hurt them.
So with that being said, now when I tell you, okay, I done been through something or something happened to me, or I don't, you know, reveal my love this way, this is how I show you my love. I show you my love by trying to buy you anything in this world, or not just buy you, you know, because I show you all the affection. I might not say it out my mouth, but I might rub your back every night because your back hurts. I might rub your feet every night because your feet hurt. So I do all these, I might cook, clean, and do all types of things that men probably think they shouldn't do. But because at the end of the day, I'm an independent man, just like women say they independent women. I have my own apartment. I live by myself. I don't, you know, depend on nobody. I had to cook and clean for myself, clean my own house, cook for myself. So I know how to do that. So now that I'm in a marriage, I cook, I clean. Yeah, I got a job, I work. I get my own money, but I still on my off days sometimes I might clean.
I respect you for that, but I let you know that I appreciate you for doing these things. This is where...
I get that. But my point in that situation was just saying that, you know, okay, if a person lacks in something and they, you know, kind of give off more in this situation, but they told you this, why is it still a problem? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the communication and the listening level is, yeah, I'm trying to. I'm not going to tell you that, okay, look, I'm still not gonna do this because I'm stuck in my ways. No, I'm trying. I tell you, look, I want to improve in this situation. This is what you want. You want it verbally. I'm gonna try to give it to you as much as I feel. Once I, because my thing is, you got to get a rhythm of things. You got to get into a rhythm of things. Yeah. So with that being said, if you like certain things this way, okay, look, let me start trying to do it this way. But at the same time, my thing is, what's wrong with me showing you? Like I said, I'm rubbing your back every night. Who get their back rubbed every night? Every night? Yeah, it's real. Cause I want something every night and I can't get it.
Well, that's another topic that we may have to start on and have, or whatever the case may be. Now, how many times should you have sex in a week as far as being a couple? That's some things that we're going to touch on, but I'm going to reiterate based off what he said. My thing is, a woman wants what she wants. And no matter how much you give that to her, yeah, I get that. But a woman loves to be spoiled and nurtured, and she wants the things done. If it's rub my back, if it's rub my feet, is this, that, and the other. If that's what she wants, that's what she wants. And it really shouldn't be a problem with that. And so we got
That's
should.
What you think.
It should.
Is,
and most ladies do.
My thing is, listen, ladies. If you want your back rub, your neck rub, whatever, if you have a man that really loves you, he gonna do that. But guess what? This is a team effort.
Yes.
You have a man that may want something. My thing, that's when the confusion come in. Because if you want these things, now, okay, listen, I'm gonna step up. And I'm going to give you these things. But okay, I got some things that I want. So, when it comes down to you not trying to compromise with me and give me the things that I want, then what do you say about that?
Well, what I would say is that it's all about making the relationship work. The things that I want, if you do it, I should be able to do the same. Even though sometimes I may fall short.
Yeah, let's get on that. Falling short. Okay, so my thing is, when you fall short on certain things, which this ain't no, big deal, or it could be, in certain instances, it just depends on, the person and their relationship. So, with that being said, it's like, okay, if I'm doing all this and I'm expecting what I want, because that's what it is. It's like you give, you get, you give, you get, you give, you get. You know what I'm saying? That's what a relationship is about. You give what your person want, your mate want, and you get what your mate want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said,
I understand in reciprocation. Mm-hmm. And right now, I'm gonna cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but we are running out of time. Okay, we love to hear your comments. Like, share, hit the subscribe button, comment. We'll be back with you guys tomorrow, and it's more vibes.